It's fair to say that the Star Wars Battlefront beta has been pretty successful. In my previous video I signalled the game out for a lot of praise and was pleasantly surprised by how much fun I had playing it. I was even thinking about the possibility of pre-ordering the game. Well, that was until this morning, when I found out the news that EA will be releasing a £40 season pass alongside the game. Battlefront already costs around £45, so that's £85 if you want to play all the content. There are many initial concerns when Battlefront was first announced, and these were to do with the lack of locations and the lack of a campaign mode included in the game. A lot of these concerns though have been alleviated by how good the beta has been, and EA and DICE have generally received a lot of good publicity lately. It also helps that both companies have been talking a good game in recent weeks. The decision from DICE to inform the press that there won't be any microtransactions in Battlefront was met with universal praise by games media. Just when we were all ready to celebrate what could possibly be one of the best Star Wars games in recent memory, EA decides it's time to initiate Order 66 and shoot us all in the back once again by dropping the season pass bomb on us. What makes this decision by EA even more abhorrent is the fact that you can pre-order the season pass already. Firstly, the game isn't even out until November and you can already pre-order DLC for it, and secondly, no one has any idea what will even be included in the season pass. Of course we should have all known that it was too good to be true. The sad thing is that this isn't anything new, as this picture from an article from Eurogamer shows. This article reported on the Batman Arkham City Season Pass, which was priced at £32.99 2 months before the game's release date. Companies are now planning to sell £40 games with £40 season passes thrown on top. Now of course you could argue that no one is forcing me to buy the Star Wars Season Pass, which is true, but if I am to pay full price for a game, then I expect a full game. In addition, it's entirely possible that in 6 to 12 months time, EA will release a complete edition of Star Wars Battlefront for £30 to £40, which will have all the DLC included, making there even less reason for me to buy the game and the season pass now. It wouldn't even surprise me in the slightest if a lot of content has been held back from Battlefront's release, just so EA could sell it as DLC later. The problem is that video game companies wouldn't keep selling ridiculously priced season passes if no one bought them. Consumers really need to start voting with their wallets if they want to stop this kind of business practice. In a space of 3 days, EA and DICE have made me fall in love with Battlefront enough to want to pre-order it, only to then lose interest in it completely. And I wonder how many other people out there feel the same. So thank you very much for watching, like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video and leave a comment below. Until next time, goodbye.